Do you think a light sail would now be the new benchmark of interstellar travel, or do you think it's faster to go? It's possible to go faster than a light sail as well in this century?
No, the fastest you can go is the speed of light.
Yeah.
So there is no way doing it better. This is the limit of a light sail. Now, of course, you can imagine engines that involve, for example, antimatter. Okay, so if you take fuel that includes antimatter and you annihilate that with matter, you can reach also the speed of light.
Yeah.
Or there is another concept, but that's completely hypothetical. And that has to do with an idea that Hermann Bondi, a physicist, had about 70 years ago. He said, suppose you have an object made of negative mass. You know, all the objects that we are aware of are made of a positive mass, meaning that gravity attracts, right? We know that's not the full story because it looks like the universe is not only expanding, but it's expanding at a rate that is accelerating.
Yeah.
And so that means there is repulsive gravity acting on galaxies. And that is a result of the vacuum. So in Einstein's gravity, you can, in principle, have repulsive gravity. Basically, a force that... So, for example, imagine Newton looking at an apple. So the apple was falling on his... near him at the orchard that his family had. And that's how he came to realize that gravity is an attractive force. And if on the other hand, instead of Earth pulling on the apple, you had just the vacuum of space acting on it, it would actually fly away from Newton at an accelerated rate. It would go faster and faster as it recedes from Newton.
Yeah.
So the question, according to Bondi, is imagine you can make an object of a negative mass. Now, suppose you have Earth and a negative mass Earth next to it. What would happen is the negative mass Earth would push the Earth away because it has repulsive gravity, whereas the Earth has attractive gravity. So the negative Earth would push the Earth, and the Earth would pull on the negative Earth. So they would accelerate together, and they could reach the speed of light without any engine. So in principle, you can reach the speed of light this way. It's just that we don't know how to make an object with a negative mass. And another way to reach the speed of light is, as I mentioned, antimatter fuel, but that is very difficult to produce. I visited actually CERN a few months ago, and they showed me an antimatter factory where they produce antimatter there, but very small quantities. There is no way we can propel a spaceship using that. So as of now, it's light sails.